Hello and welcome to the Hurricane Heroes Project. My name is Riley and I am the Coastal Resiliency Ambassador with UNCW MarineQuest. Follow me as I take you through the how-tos of the project and its activities. Let's go! Activity 2 is part of Kit 1 and a continuation of Activity 1. In this activity, you will practice measuring meteorological data in your own backyard. In your kit, you have several instruments and tools that you will use to measure the temperature, relative humidity, and wind speed. And don't forget, the kit includes more information and all the materials you'll need for the activity. For this activity, you'll need a sling psychometer, the anemometer from Activity 1, a pen, something to write on, like a notebook, a 30-second timer, and a pipette. Make a data table with columns for the date, time, air temperature in Fahrenheit, relative humidity, wind speed, and barometric pressure. We are going to begin with measuring the air temperature. Start by using the dry bulb thermometer that's on the sling psychometer to measure the air temperature. Place the thermometer somewhere outside and let it stabilize before recording the reading. This will take about 3 minutes. Once it has stabilized, look at the line on the thermometer and write down the temperature in degrees Fahrenheit. For example, my thermometer is reading 68 degrees Fahrenheit. Next, we're going to measure relative humidity using a tool called a sling psychometer. Using the provided pipette, put a few drops of water on the gauze on the thermometer labeled wet bulb. Hold the pencil and move your hand in a circular motion so that the thermometers spin around the push pin at the top of the pencil. Spin the thermometers on the sling psychometer for about 30 seconds, or until the wet bulb thermometer remains constant. The spinning motion causes the water on the wet bulb thermometer to evaporate more quickly than the dry bulb. Once you have spun the thermometer for 30 seconds, immediately read the temperature for both thermometers in degrees Fahrenheit. Next, calculate the difference between the dry bulb and the wet bulb thermometers. To do this, subtract the wet bulb temperature from the dry bulb temperature. Use the table in the activity packet to determine the relative humidity. For example, my dry bulb measured 76 degrees. And my wet bulb measured 73 degrees. 76 minus 73 is 3. So on the table, this comes to a humidity of 87%. Record this in your notebook. Finally, you'll be calculating wind speed. Use the anemometer you made in Activity 1 to measure the wind speed outside, and then record it on your data table. If you have access to a computer, you can also record the barometric pressure by visiting weather.gov and typing your area code at the top left corner of the web page. Repeat these measurements for a couple of days. Once you've completed the activity, consider the questions in the Investigating Further section. And that's it! Have fun and I'll see you in the next video.